Hi guys! So today is December 1st, the first of the month. So I thought I would come on here and we do some cards for for this month and tuning into the energies and seeing where we can focus on and work on these energies, work with these energies, and how they can benefit us. As I was tuning in to the energies already for this month, it feels really, really magical. It just feels really good. It just feels like lots of miracles. Maybe it's because it's Christmas time, so more people are thinking in that mindset, like magic, the magic of Christmas and things like that. So maybe that's also could be what's playing a part, but that's really good because when more people are focusing on the positive, we can really work with that energy. Hi, Michelle. So, yeah, but I'm feeling lots of it just feels very magical and miracles. And the big message I'm getting is that be on the lookout. Well, I shouldn't say be on the lookout, but just know there's a lots of miracles on its way. And when you have the faith, like, I mean, if you really think about it, all life is a miracle. Like everything is a miracle. It's just being here, right here in this moment is a miracle. It's just amazing. The more you can train your mindset to think in that way, that life is one big miracle. It's just amazing, and you can open yourself up to that higher vibrations. And I'm just getting like this the energy for December is going to be very it's a very what's the word, helping us to be even more coming more fully in alignment to ourselves, to our authentic self. And I just see like this rush of like strong energy just flowing through us. This we're coming more and more into alignment. And what that means is all the things that are not serving us, all the things that are not of love, it has to go. It just has to go. And it's really preparing us for the new year. The new year, I'm already feeling it's super important to be in alignment. Like it just there's no um there's becoming less and less leeway and less areas in our life where we can continue making excuses or not taking responsibility. Like the energies that are coming through now more than ever is that if you want to work with these energies and really move forward and create all the things you want to create, you have to be in alignment, you have to be authentic. It's not going to work anymore. This the old ways. You're going to notice more and more all that old stuff, especially we can see it with the government and things like that, just the old ways of how we were doing things. We're gonna see more and more it's falling apart. It's just gonna start falling apart because it's not in alignment. It's just not gonna work in these high vibration energies that have been coming to the earth. Oh, I missed your comment. But yeah, just working on my energy with the physical plane. Oh, you're welcome. Hi, twin soul. Hi, Liz. Wait, this Liz, right? Okay, so it's super exciting, but we have to be all responsible. And that's the big thing that's coming through. We must all be responsible with our energies. We must learn to really manage our energies. We cannot be just throwing our, I was gonna say throw our shit. I can swear, can I swear? We can't be throwing our shit around anymore. It can't be like, making people be responsible for our happiness. Like it's more and more we have to be responsible for ourselves, and we're just gonna see it more and more if we try to do it in the old way, trying to like get things from people or anything from the external. You're gonna see it's not gonna work. It's just gonna become harder and harder to do it in that way. So I'm just getting we should it's a good time to practice doing it in this other way, or it's just gonna be really frustrating. And that's another thing. I'm already feeling it into the new year, but that's the biggest thing that we're gonna be learning is to be more responsible for ourselves, for our lives. You cannot keep blaming people. Can't keep blaming people. Can't keep blaming the past. Can't keep blaming the government. Can't blame anyone but ourselves. We all have to start taking responsibility. And the more we take responsibility, we clean up our own energies. Oh my God, the world is just going to be so much better. Now that is not great now, but you know what I mean. Just imagine if everyone was taking responsibility for themselves, for what they're putting out into the world, for their energies, for their emotions, for stop blaming other people. Yeah, it's gonna be great. We're on our way. So I'm gonna choose 3 cards and then we'll do some energy clean. Whoa! It's like great. Wait, is this the card? Okay, this is the card. We got the same card last time I was on here. I'm getting that's a big theme of this month, so we're going with that. Okay. This one too. Oh my gosh, what is going on? This card was from the other the video from before. Isn't that funny? This must be really important. We're getting the same cards. I'm shuffling. I think that's really funny. It's funny. Okay. This card wants to come out. Okay. Okay. Yes, this is quite spectacular. The cards. I like to show them all together so you can just kind of feel in the energies. Okay. But the first card is the healer card. I know we got this yesterday. Was it yesterday? Whenever I was last on here 2 days ago. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. So yeah, this goes with what I was saying earlier. Just all have to start taking more responsibility for ourselves, for our healing, for our own, which when we say healing is like our own emotions, our life. Like, it cannot stop. We must stop blaming other people for why we don't have the things that we want, or why we're not happy. We have to start going deeper, deeper, deeper within. So that's why we have the healer card. So I'm getting, let's just start doing some healing already. Okay, so first place we're going to go quite deep. Something about going really, really deep within. Oh yeah, so if you're open to this healing, just type in the comments you're open to receiving. To do it, taking responsibility. So let's start there. Let's clear anything blocking us from taking full responsibility for our lives. So if you're open to that, I give myself permission to take full responsibility for my life, for my emotions. I'm no longer dependent upon other people to make me happy or to give me love, or also no longer dependent on, it's like if someone is doing something like maybe it's negative, I'm no longer going to allow them to bring my energy down. So let's say you're feeling so good and so great and you're so happy, and then there's this person that comes along, could be your loved one, could be family, and they just rain on your parade, or they try to. But we're going to stand, the energy coming through is to help us to stand really strong in our power, so that we're no longer allowing people to rain on our parade and no longer allowing people to mess with our vibration. So that really comes to being more fully in your power and being able to stay in that alignment. Like, can you stay in that alignment no matter what other people are doing, no matter what the world is doing, no matter how chaotic the energies all around or whatever is going on? Can you still stay really fully grounded within yourself and still stay in that vibration, that higher vibration? That is the lesson, and that is the energies that will be helping support us next few months and year, actually. So this is exciting. So also, let's clear blocks to be more fully in your power. I'm feeling some resistance of being more in your power, so let's clear the resistance. Parts of you that would rather not be responsible. Because I'm just feeling like, but if I'm responsible for all parts of my life, then then I will have nobody to blame. So the parts of us that still want to blame circumstances or other people or whatever, let's clear that up. Hi, Terry. It's like time to be responsible. That was a huge piece because a lot of times I would do like healing on the whole collective, and that was something that was coming up yesterday, I think. It was just time to clean up our acts, time to take responsibility, time. Yeah, it's just being responsible. So the second card says growth. It says seek out a mentor or guide, take baby steps as you grow, be willing to learn from others. So the message I'm getting is that we've been moving forward like full speed, even though this year, well, this year I think really called us to go really deep within and heal lots of stuff, like the really really deep stuff, the deep dark stuff that we were avoiding for some time. We had to really go in there and dig deep, and now it's like we're coming back up into the light, like as a collective, we're coming back up, which is great. But like I was saying earlier, oh, what was I saying? Yeah, like I was saying earlier, we have to do things in the new way now, in the new energy. So it's going to be a bit of a learning curve, I'm feeling. So let's just call in some energies of compassion and patience. Patience, that's a big one. Compassion and patience for ourselves and others while we are learning in this how to work with the new energies coming through, because we're still, some of us or parts of us are still programmed in that old thinking. So let's clear that too. Guys, call in more compassion, and let's clear out anything blocking us from going with the flow, with a new energy. The parts of us that are stubborn, the parts of us that don't want to change, the parts of us that are resisting the growth. The parts of us that would rather run and hide. That's the feeling I get when I look at this card. Is this part of us, this would be like the tiny part of us that wants to hide in a corner and not deal with this stuff, because we have to take responsibility now for our lives fully. And yeah, it's like running away from this would represent our high self, and then the little ego, our little ego's like, ah. It's like, no, stop shining light on me. I want to hide and stay nice and comfy. I don't want to grow anymore. So let's clear that part of us that is terrified of moving forward. Oh, I forgot to mention this one for our twin flames too. So call in your twin flame and any of your loved ones that you feel would benefit from this healing, and if it's in their highest good, they will receive it too. Well, I just popped in my mind about the twin flames, because this was what was going on when I was doing healing between me and my twin flame relationship. I just saw like the parts of us that are really tiny and scared, that would rather hide than like face face the light and face the truth. It's like, oh, it's too scary. Let's just stay in denial and run away. So let's clear that parts of us that would rather hide, stay in denial. It's like, stop shining the light on me, it's too bright. All those parts of us that are scared, let's send them love and compassion. And let them know it's safe. It's safe for us to come more fully into our power. It's safe for us to stand brightly in our truth and our authentic self. Okay. I still feel some fear, so let's clear out more of the fears. The fears and the worries and things like that. A feeling it has a lot to do with other lifetimes, when it's like, but we did this in other lifetimes. I stood in my power and stood in my truth, and then I got roasted. I got killed for doing this. Like, I don't know if I want to do this again. So let's clear that, all the terror and the fear of getting totally destroyed. I guess I can't think of a better word. Getting totally destroyed for doing what we came here to do, being our true authentic self. Okay. And then this is the third card. It's the Trust card. And I hope this card is so powerful. It says, leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward, believe you will fly. So that goes to what I was saying earlier. I just keep feeling there's lots of miracle. It's like the energy this month is miraculous. Like that's the word. If I could one word to describe this month, it's going to be a lot of miracles. And I'm getting this, maybe it has to do with all the hard work we've been putting through for the past year, like all this deep, deep, dark inner work that we've been doing, clearing out the basements and things like that. Now I'm getting, it's like now it's time to receive the gifts of it, I guess, as we've been digging for so long. And it's like, okay, I'm digging and digging, like what, for what? Like, where's the treasure? Where's the gifts? So the angels are, your guides are saying that now we're going to start to really see the fruits of our labor. Oh, that's a good phrase. The fruits of our labor is going to really start to come shining through this month, and then pretty much all of next year. Like, we'll be able to see, like, okay, this is why we had to go and dig so deep this whole year and do so much of that shadow work, because now we can really work with this higher energy that came through and yeah, start to really come into this art. It's like the intentional manifesting power that's all within us. Like, but when we align to our true self, authentic self, right, in alignment to source, to God, the universe, all of that stuff that we want, whether it's like the twin flame union and anything else that you've been wanting, it can come. It's gonna come. It's like, whoa, because you're in alignment to it. You're finally allowing it, and that's so exciting. That's why we have to clear out all of the fears. We have to clear out all of the deep traumas and the wounds of the past in order to get to this place, so that we can just allow. That's the thing. It's like we don't have to. You don't have to like put in all this crazy effort to get it. It's just, it's meant for you. Then it's gonna come to you when you allow it and you're open to it. So that is the other big thing that's coming through for the new year, is this new way of allowing, because our society has trained us that we need to go out there and like do this and do that in order to make things happen. Like we have to make things happen. We have to practically like force things to happen, but that's not going to work anymore. It's more like we have to allow it. We align to the energies, we align to our highest self and our authentic self, and we align to it, and then it comes. It can come. It's like a new, yes, it's going to be really exciting. So let's clear the blocks to, clearing the blocks to allowing, something to do with alignment. Oh, has to do with trusting in our alignment. That's really interesting. So it's clearing blocks to allowing trust that we are already, it's like everything that we want, everything that your heart is desiring, you already have it. It's like already within you, and now it's just you allowing it. So we're clearing the blocks to trusting in this process of allowing. That's good. I'm like, how do I explain these in words? Feels good. So allowing our hearts to open up more to receiving and really getting us into that, yeah, the receiving mode. Clearing anything blocking us from receiving the fruits of our labor. All the treasures that want to come through. Oh, and this is exciting because I just saw this vision of all these twin flames coming together. So so it's really exciting. Okay. And another thing coming up that I keep getting guided to look at, it's like believe you will fly. So have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. So we have to just clear out some of the lingering self-doubts that we are worthy and deserving to have all of our heart's desires. There's just some lingering doubts in there, like, can it really happen? Like, can I truly be happy? Can I really have all these things that I've been wanting? Like, is this really possible? All of those stuff. So let's clear that. And I'm calling in the angels of trust. And I just saw these like cute little angels coming through. And they said they're the angels of trust. So if you would like the angels of trust to work with you, trust and faith, they're saying faith and trust, allow them to work with you during this whole month, throughout this whole year, throughout the rest of your life, whatever you want. To say you're open to receiving, and they're going to help you to come more into that energy of trust, allowing, and faith. Oh, it feels so good. It's like more open because we're having more faith and trust. And let's see, anything else we need to do? I'm getting that's it. So just check in and see how you feel. It's really exciting. And it does feel really exciting. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you've been going through a lot this year. I know for me, I had to dig so deep and heal so many things. This was like amazing because I've been doing the healing for a while, but I feel like this year I've healed, I think I healed, I don't even know, like hundreds of years worth of things. That's what it feels like. And just going so deep within. So yeah, angels are saying that yeah, we did a good job to dig deep and heal, and then we can see it in the collective, right? What's going on in the news and the media, things, the government, just all that stuff, all that corruption and all that crap came to the surface where it was like vomit, like rah, and like it just came to the surface because what I was saying earlier, we can't hide, like we can no longer hide from anything, can't hide from the light anymore, and we cannot bullshit. I keep swearing. We can't BS our way through life anymore. We can't be inauthentic. Can't do things in a way that's like dishonesty. It has to be authentic now. This is the energy that's coming through now. That's coming through for the new year. All of that crap that you know it's like step on other people to get ahead, like use people, corruption, all that stuff is not going to work anymore. Like we're going to see it more and more, like all that stuff coming to the surface, all of that stuff falling apart, falling away. It's just not going to work in the new world. We are literally recreating the new earth, like what people have been saying for a while, like this is a new energy. You cannot do it in the way that we've been doing it anymore. So it's super exciting. What about natural disaster? Oh yes, that too. Can we do Gaia energy? Yes, yes, we can. Maybe I'll do that for the next one. We can do healing on Mother Earth. I do that a lot on like just on my own. I will tune into the earth and send lots of healing to the planet, to Mother Earth, to nature, to the animals. I do a lot of that stuff, to the ocean, wherever I'm guided. So I do a lot of that, but I can do it on here. We can do it together. um, yeah. Oh yeah. What was I saying about the natural disaster? Yes, the natural disasters, because like the hurricanes and the fires and things. Like fire is really fire is very purifying, right? So I think that's why there's so many fires going on. And I mean, it sucks. It sucks for the people that are losing their homes. It's really, really sad and really devastating. But I can also see why it's happening. Like the certain areas, it needed the purging. It needed the this whole world needs cleansing, but we're doing a really great job. I know it's so much and it's so intense, and sometimes it can feel really overwhelming, but the message I'm getting is to hang in there, and we are definitely going to start seeing the fruits of our labor. Like I said, we're going to start seeing, yeah, this ice cream truck coming up the street. It's definitely is gonna start this month, which is so exciting. Like I'm just happy. I feel all this tingly energy. It's like finally, you know why? Because we purged out so much of the dark crap this year. We finally was like able to like transform all of that. So like get out of here. And now the earth is a lot more cleansed and purified for the most part. And so now the more of the energy, the light can come down and to the earth, and more, since more people are more purified, the more people who are working on themselves and healing, and so that they can become the channels of light, we can bring in more light, more and more. So, yeah, if you really want to make a difference in the world, just focus on your own healing and do what you can to really be this clear channel of love and light, and that's how we can really start bringing in more of that energy, because the energy needs a place to ground it in, and that's why we're called light workers, working with the light and allowing it to come through and being like these conduits of light. So yeah, it's really exciting. I don't know, I'm just excited to see how next year is going to be. Just I'm just even thinking the big word of next year is responsibility. Like everyone needs to start being responsible for themselves and for their energies. So we'll see how that works out. And even this card too, look, it's a lot of fire. So the fire is like, it's a purifying. We are purifying, deep purification and cleansing within ourselves and within the collective this year. And now it's like, all right, we can finally coming back up into the light and re-emerging up higher and higher than ever before, right? Because when we go down into the basements, we clear all the dark stuff up, then we can move up higher. It's like we can only go as high as we go deep. So the more we dig deep, then now we can come back up higher. So that's what I'm feeling. We're all rising up within, like individually, and as a collective we can rise up higher now, and that's why we can work with the higher vibrations coming through, because we wouldn't have been able to work with those energies if we are not matching at that level. So it's super fun, super exciting. Stay in the light as much as you can. Continue doing your healing, and it's all good. And yeah, thanks guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.